What are you saying, ladies and gents? It is your boy BucketHatSam, and we are back in today for another video. Today's video, I'm so excited to say the Premier League is nearly back, and I'm going to be doing my Game Week 1 Premier League predictions. But before we do get into that, please do smash the like button and do subscribe. It really does help. But anyways, let's roll that intro. First game of the game week, we have Crystal Palace hosting Arsenal, and this is a game I am so excited for. The atmosphere is going to be rocking at Selhurst Park, and not only that, Crystal Palace are a force to be reckoned with. They had a really good season last year with Patrick Vieira, and I think they're going to have a really good season this year with a few additions. I really like that squad. Not only that, they're coming up against an Arsenal side who have signed Gabriel Jesus and Zinchenko. A lot of people are excited. They're tipping them for top 4. Who knows, but I do think Arsenal are going to get underway with a great win in this first game, and I think Gabriel Jesus is going to score. I'm going to go for an Arsenal 2-1 away win. Second game now, we have Fulham hosting Liverpool, and we all know what happens when it comes to Liverpool on the opening day of the season, and especially coming against a Fulham side. Fulham usually struggle in the Premier League. They're a bit of a yo-yo side. They've really struggled to stay up in the last few years. I think they're going to struggle again this year. They're coming up against a Liverpool side. Yes, you don't have Mane, but they've got Nunes, they've got Diaz, Jota. They've got an extremely strong squad, and I think they're going to be really exciting to watch this season. A lot of people are saying, oh, they might fall out the top 3. I still think they're going to be pushing for the league title this year and have another title race with Man City. But I do think Liverpool are going to win this one. I'm going to go for a 3-0 Liverpool away win. Third game now, we have another newly promoted side in Bournemouth. Bournemouth hosting Aston Villa. Aston Villa made a few additions to this squad that is already starting to tick along quite nicely. Starting to get some really good players in Diego Carlos. Probably see him wearing a Villa shirt for the first time in the Premier League. Coming against a Bournemouth side that really haven't made many additions. They've signed a couple of players in Rothwell and Tavernier, but I still don't think the squad is strong enough. Scott Parker's men, I don't think they're going to stay up this season. I think they're going to have a real torrid season this year. I think Aston Villa are going to get off to a good start here. And Bailey, who's had a very good pre-season, I expect him to get a goal this week. That's my prediction. I'm going to go for an Aston Villa 2-0 away win. Fourth game now, the other newly promoted side, Newcastle hosting Nottingham Forest. Now, this is a game I'm extremely excited for. A lot of people saying Nottingham Forest, with the signings they made, they're going to stay up. They're going to get... Some people have even predicted top half of the table. I'm not going to go that far. But Newcastle, some really tidy signings. And Nick Pope coming in, Botman. I think they're building a really nice squad here. And I think Newcastle's going to beat Nottingham Forest. Don't get me wrong, Nottingham Forest, I think they're going to have a good season. I personally think they're going to stay up. But I just don't think they're there yet. And maybe they can take potentially a bit of momentum into this first game. I'm not sure. Who knows? But for me, I'm going to go for a Newcastle 1-0 win. Tottenham Hotspur now playing against Southampton, and this is a game I'm extremely excited for. Tottenham have made a few additions. People are tipping them potentially for a title race. They've got a really good squad. Richarlison in, Bissouma in, Longley. There are so many players in this squad, even Jed Spence. It's looking tidy. They're coming against a Southampton side who have signed quite a few players themselves, a lot of young players for the future. Is it all going to gel? Hasenhüttl men going to start off really strong? I'm not sure. I think it's going to take a bit of time for a lot of these players to get used to the Premier League, but I'm excited to see Joe Aribo playing for Southampton this season in the league. But I do think Tottenham are going to win this one. I'm going to go for a 3-0 Tottenham home win. Leeds United now against Wolverhampton Wanderers. This is a game that's going to be really, really tight. Leeds have made a lot of signings, and whether they'll all gel in this first game, who knows? But Wolverhampton Wanderers have made absolutely no signings whatsoever, and their squad is looking weak in my opinion. I think they're going to really struggle this season. I don't think they're going to hit the heights they really did last year. I think they're going to struggle against Leeds with this high pressure side, an aggressive side in Leeds, and that's the reason why they got the most cars last season. I think they'll carry on with that, but I'm excited for this one. But I do think it's going to be a draw. I'm going to go for 1-1. Next game now, we have Everton versus Chelsea. Chelsea in a bit disarray at the moment, linked with absolutely everyone. Todd Bowley trying to get players in. They've lost a lot of men. They haven't got enough men in, but they have signed players like Raheem Sterling, who I think are going to be really good. Coming up against an Everton side now who... Lampard, it wasn't a great season, was it, last season? It's a season to be forgotten, but I still think they haven't really progressed from last year, and I think it's going to be a very, very similar season this year, and I do think Chelsea are going to win this one. I'm going to go for a 2-0 Chelsea away win. Now on to our next game. Leicester host Brentford. Brentford now haven't got many centre-backs fit for this one, so I think it's going to be a really interesting one, and Leicester obviously just losing Kasper Schmeichel. Vardy getting older. How is this season going to go for them? I think they're going to have an average season. I don't think they're going to be pushing for that top 8 any European football this year, but I think this one's going to be a bit of a stinker. I'm going to go for a 0-0. Man United now hosting Brighton. Eric Ten Hag's first Premier League game coming up against another tactician in Graham Potter. This will be a really good game of football. Lots of passing football. I'm excited for this one. But I think Man United should really edge this one. I think Brighton losing Bissouma, they can't really progress from last season. Surely not. They haven't really made the signings that really excite me at all. But I think it's going to be a tough one for Man United. I'm going to go for a 1-0 win. Final game of the game week, we have West Ham United hosting Manchester City. And Manchester City made a lot of signings this year. Excited to see Haaland play in the Premier League. Let's be honest. I think we all are. A lot of people have got him in the FPL, me included. But they're coming against the West Ham side now who have made quite a few signings, kind of gone really under the radar. And I think they're really building something here. David Moyes, can he take that team to the next level? That is the question. Can West Ham push on and solidify themselves as a top 8, top 6 side potentially this season? But it's going to be a difficult opening game coming against this Man City side, and they're just relentless, aren't they? I'm going to go for a Man City 2-1 away win. But that is it for my Premier League Game Week 1 predictions. Please let me know in the comment section below all of your thoughts. Let me know any games you disagree with, any games you agree with, and just comment all of your predictions down below. And don't forget, whilst you're down there, please do like this video and do subscribe. But thank you for watching. BucketHatSam over and out. Thank you. Goodbye.